Welcome if you're out there. We are just getting started here. Just underway at the basketball game, 0-0 as Gilbert and North Polk go at it. These two teams met quite a while ago as Theorato takes it in. Oh, just has to go off the rim, and North Polk rebounds. These two teams met, it would be almost a couple of months ago toward the beginning of the season with North Polk coming out on top. In fact, North Polk lost their first game of the year, and that is it. One of the top teams, if I believe it's the top-ranked team in their class right now as North Polk throws that out of bounds. So we've got no score here so far, 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Ava Hawthorne, Hannah Thatcher, Theorato, Emma Bowman, and who's that? Johnson is out there for the Gilbert Tigers. Bowman pulls up inside the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Hawthorne on the rebound. She'll kick it out of Theorato for three, and that is good. 3-0 lead for your Gilbert Tigers. Joel Franzen will be joining me here quickly as North Polk gets it ahead in transition and gets the bucket. 3-2 now. That one blocked by North Polk. They'll get it ahead. I'm going to give up on the scoreboard here for a little bit and just kind of call the action. Joel Franzen will be joining me here momentarily as North Polk gets it into the paint, kicks it back out. Another good drive there. Open look from the corner, given up, and a look inside, which is stolen by Nessa Johnson. And a little transition there. Try to get it underneath the Hawthorne, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball. 3-2 is the score here with 6:09 left in the first quarter. So a few turnovers here on both teams. Thea gets it inside and is able to put it in. A couple early buckets for Otto. She has 5. Gilbert with the pressure in the backcourt. North Polk tries to dribble through it. They will get it across the timeline. A little give and go to the corner works well. And transition bucket again for North Polk there to make it a 5-4 game. Up ahead to Rado again, Hawthorne pushing it. Hawthorne takes the three from the top of the key, halfway down but comes out. North Polk up with the loose ball. In transition again, down the baseline, and a blocking call on that on Nessa Johnson on the baseline. Looked like Nessa had pretty decent position, but must not have been completely set, asks Coach Frisk. Hi there, Mr. Franzen. How are you?
Good, I'm good.
Thanks for joining me.
Yep.
I'll update the scoreboard here. It is 5-5 for those of you just joining us. How's the ticket sales going?
Oh, not too bad. We're starting right along here. Now I got to move onto my next job. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
Made a free throw.
Made the free throw there, 1 out of 2, I believe it was. And looks inside to Nessa Johnson, tipped away. Sorry, North Polk fans, I haven't had time to check who your players are. Sorry. Not intentional, just time factors, if you know what I mean. Little kick out, three-pointer by number 21 for North Polk, which goes in.
That's Katie Brown.
Katie Brown, thank you. That'd be very helpful.
Yep.
Good look ahead to Rado again. She gets it out to the corner. Bowman for 3. Halfway down and out again. Tigers have had a couple of those, and it is 9-5 as I'll work on the scoreboard here.
Out of bounds, North Polk ball.
Katie Kearns will check into the game for Thatcher. So on the court right now we've got Rado, Bowman, Johnson, Kearns, and Hawthorne. Did I say Hawthorne twice?
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows.
And it looks like on the floor for North Polk we got number 11, Katie Scott, number 12, Abby Zimmer, 32, Maggie Phipps.
It's a foul on Hawthorne there, a little cheap one up top.
21 on Katie Brown, and 23, Jaden Murphy.
So we're at the 4:42 mark of the first quarter. Competitive game so far.
Turnover.
Hawthorne with the floater. And that'll go and make it 7-9.
Oh, we got look like a reach-in foul on number 11, Nessa Johnson.
And that's her second already. So Nessa will take a seat for Cruz. Emma Cruz comes in for the Tigers. Tigers keeping it close so far.
Denied by Bowman on the inside.
Really good position there by Emma to try and get in the right spot and deflect that. It will be North Polk ball out of bounds.
Looking at my stats here, their top scorer coming in the game is number 32, Maggie Phipps, right there.
That was
23 with the drive.
Nice step through, but couldn't finish. Tigers looking to run a little bit. Cruz gets it. And a pass out to Kearns. A little scrum for the ball.
Looks like a jump ball.
I think it'll be Tiger basketball. I don't think we got the tip. Yep.
Possession stays with the Tigers. Looks like now we have number 25 and number 10 coming in for North Polk. That's Lucy Schaefer and Caroline Steffen.
Katie looking to get it in. Katie Kearns. She does to Rado. Kearns takes it in. Nice little kick out. Emma Cruz has an open look. Off the front iron. Good rebound by Thea. Thea's been really active.
Trying to put one inside. Bowman coming up. Drive. North Polk with the rebound.
Nobody back in transition defense for the Tigers. They get away with it, though.
Yep. 32 went up with a shot there and didn't quite cash in on it. Pass out to Cruz.
This one off the back iron. And North Polk limits the Tigers to one shot on that possession. If you're out there and you want to let us know if we're on, it's always a fun guessing game here at the actual broadcast. We think we're on, sometimes we're not. Nice job by Bowman again, altering the shot.
I know there's some grandparents out there watching. I kept been told like Bowman grandparents, Hawthorne grandparents. I know there's some out there listening. So
hello to you, and we'll try and do justice to your granddaughters here. I think we know everybody's names, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Shot up by Hawthorne, blocked by North Polk. And North Polk comes down with the ball.
My bad talking over you there, sorry.
No, that's all right.
Tigers caught a little bit napping on that transition defense again to get away with it.
I know. And now we're in transition. And we're going to get a blocking. We're going to get a charge call there.
And that'll be Hawthorne's second, I believe. So two on, I think the only 4 fouls we have are two on
Nessa
and two on Ava.
Looks like we got
Ellie Bowman checks into the game for Rado.
And Hannah Thatcher in for Ava. So you're right. We're sitting with Nessa with 2 and Ava with 2.
So we'll see how that factors in. Tigers stay in that 1-2-2 pressure, trying to get a trap in the corner. Deflection, and that'll go out of bounds. Stay with the North Polk Comets. We are still at 9-7, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Fouls are 4-0. Not to criticize, just making a point of it.
Ball in the corner by North Polk. Another drive, kick out.
Nice little block there by Cruz. She looks up to Bowman. Nice little off the front rim. I tried to call that a little too early.
Another push. North Polk really trying to push the ball up. 32 with the 3. No good.
Thatcher gets the rebound there. And the Tigers slow it down. Thank goodness, I was getting a little tired.
I know. We're just moving up and down. We've been sitting at 7-9 here for a little bit here.
Two teams that like to run. We've had very little, never mind. I was going to say very little turnovers. Stoppages. 3 new North Polk players come in.
Number 21, that's Katie Brown back in. 12 is Abby Zimmer. And then looks like 23, Jaden Murphy. A couple of them coming back in here. North Polk's played looks like about 8 girls.
North Polk's trying to work it, gets the inside shot and gets it to go.
Good shot by Jaden Murphy, number 23. It looks like second leading scorer on their team, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Tigers will set it up again. Bowman takes it in, and Kearns with the rebound. We'll kick out Kearns.
All right, coach down here wants a 30-second timeout.
All right, that'll give us a little chance to breathe and catch our bearings here. All right, you got any stats you want to throw out there, Coach?
Yeah,
about
let me
anything?
look at. I'm looking at going between the two teams. Looking at Gilbert, our top two leading scorers on our team is Ava Hawthorne, averaging 13.4 points a game. You got Emma Bowman at 12.3, and then Thea Rado at 9.1. And for North Polk coming into tonight, Maggie Phipps is averaging 19.3 a game, Jaden Murphy at 14.5, and then they start having about three other girls sitting right around 6 points a game.
So Phillips and Murphy account for a lot of their offense, it looks like you said. That's good.
So,
and like I said, they've had a tremendous season as we're about back to the action. Big shout out to Cole Schrader for helping us out on the camera. Always does a great job and is a big service to the district. It wouldn't be possible to give you video without a videographer.
Exactly. All right, we're back into action here. Gilbert's got the ball underneath their basket, tossed into Thatcher. Set with 45 seconds left to go in this quarter. A little bit of action here, just moving the ball around. Gilbert trying to look for an open shot here. Katie Kearns with the ball, a little bit drive in to Jordan.
Jordan Millhouse has entered the game. I don't remember if we said that or not.
Okay, we got the Thea Rado coming into the game for Emma Cruz, and it looked like the ball went out of bounds. Gilbert ball underneath their basket. Set with 23.8 seconds left in this quarter. Into Bowman.
I think the Tigers may just look to hold for one here.
So, yep. Looks like he wants to do a little 1-4 low here. So he's got the girls set up low. Bowman up on top, looking for the screener up on top. Drive. And we're going to get a tie-up ball.
So I think it's... Do we have another jump that I missed?
I think we had one in the process of it. That was about it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yep. No, we did not. That's why I was like, I was questioning that too at first, looking at it. It is North Polk ball with 5.7.
The scoreboard said Tiger ball.
Right. So we're at 5 seconds to go here. North Polk with the ball. Looks like Phipps with the three. No good.
That'll do it. All right, so that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-11 is your score. Hopefully that shows up on your screen. It looks like things are coming across. I'll see if anybody commented on the stream at all. Oh, Trent Weigel commenting.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, Trent.
Looks like we do have,
and we do have the Hawthorns that left a comment, so.
Oh, those are the ones in Arizona I was told about as they were.
Is Surprise Arizona a place?
Yeah, Surprise Arizona. That's exactly the place I was told.
That's surprising to me.
Their son Greg told me, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'll remember that or not. So,
well, surprise,
surprise, I did.
We're here all night, folks. That's the type of material you're going to get. Well, thank you, Dan and Gail, for tuning in. We appreciate it, and anybody else that's out there. We are just about to start the second quarter here.
Should be Tiger ball.
For the Tigers, we have Hawthorne and Thatcher. Are they going to get it figured out?
I don't know.
Well.
Oh, I forgot. It's gong night tonight for the band.
Gong night?
Yeah, the gong's out. So
usually I get invited to play it.
I don't know if I'll get invited either. So All right, Tigers got the ball here. Start of the second quarter.
The two high posts with screens, so it gives you some options. Pull up by Bowman is good. Get it back to the scoreboard. My bad.
All right. Nice shot by Emma there. Keeping it close right now, 9-11.
Good dish inside and good finish.
Number 12 there. That's a finish by Abby Zimmer. Abby's their third leading scorer, a little over 6.5 points a game coming in. Look
nice
inside.
Can't quite handle it. Hawthorne for 3.
And that's good. So nice shot by Ava Hawthorne on the outside there for the nice 3.
13-12. Tigers hanging right in there. Great little kick out there by Nessa.
So
Nessa and Ava both playing with 2.
Yep. Some little zone here. We're going to get a travel call up on the top.
Shuffle the feet. That was my go-to move in high school. Yeah.
The shuffle.
Yeah, I got called for that all the time.
Was it the icky shuffle?
I remember the icky shuffle. That'll give you some age range there.
Oh, good old icky shuffle. Yeah.
Nessa up top and Hawthorne on the corner.
Coming around to Bowman.
Launches a deep one and that goes off the corner of the rim.
Rebound by number 23, pushing the ball up. Oh, that's some good
stuff there.
Hey, that's a nice looking volleyball block right there. 2 hands up straight on that volleyball block right there. You know,
she might have been in the net a little.
I don't know. Yeah.
Kearns comes back in and that's for Bowman.
Coming to the corner here.
Really been impressed with North Polk on their transition. That's where they've done most of their damage.
Good block out there. We had a nice job boxing out. Ball was even able to hit the ground on that. So, you know.
So Hawthorne will set them up top. Coach Frisk yells out his commands, and it's a...
Looks like we're running a little
horns double post up at the top.
Yeah.
Trying to get some...
North Polk's in their man-to-man defense here.
Nice little look across court.
Oh, back in that.
Great.
Nice. And we got a foul on the inside there.
We're at the 5:48 mark, first half. Second quarter, I can change that too.
Yeah. Looks like the foul there on for North Polk was on number 32. Maggie Phipps, she picks up her first.
We need to hire a production manager too. Put that on the list.
Can't do everything at once.
Yeah. I have trouble walking and chewing gum, Mr. Franzen.
First free throw, no good for Thea. Second one on the way.
Off back iron.
North Polk usually, they get that ball and they're always looking. That's one thing I notice. As they get that ball, they're looking up the floor right away.
Ready to go straight up by Nessa again.
Yeah. She's really playing hard in there. She's not shying away too much inside with those 2 fouls.
It's always tricky when when you're playing and you don't want it to get into your head because then you tend to foul more.
Exactly. So, ooh, not really. another one straight up on that. You know, going out of bounds there. So looks like we got Emma Cruz coming in for Hannah Thatcher right now. And we have Emma Bowman coming back on the floor for Nessa. So North Polk sitting with the ball underneath their basket.
Some really good minutes there from Nessa again without picking up that third foul.
So
Emma working hard.
Oh, there's a nice strip right there.
Doesn't really have numbers. Smartly pulls it out.
Gilbert looking to set it up here. Go a little bit of high post.
More of a motion offense that I've seen them run, but it's been a while since I've been to a game. But
they are moving a little more. That's a nice backdoor cut there. Good shot by Ava Hawthorne.
That gives the Tigers their first lead of the night, I believe.
And then we got a timeout North Polk now, sitting with 4:34 left in the second quarter, and we got Gilbert 14, North Polk 13.
So you were at the game on Saturday night, right? The girls' game?
Yeah, I was up at the game though, Saturday night. Girls really played well in that game up there. Kind of kept going and put it on South Hamilton a little bit. You know, they kept going and working with that. I mean, they're wrapping their season up here. They have one more conference game tomorrow night. They go down to PCM. And then I heard they added another game coming up.
They rescheduled Grinnell for next week.
Yeah. And last time they played Grinnell, that was a barn burner down there.
Yep, Grinnell, according to Mr. Cruz, I wasn't at the game, but Mr. Mike Cruz, one of the assistant coaches, said they got beat on a buzzer beater, and Grinnell is a very highly regarded team as well.
Yeah, as I was talking to Coach Frisk about that, he said they're a lot of senior dominant team coming off the state. There at the state tournament last year, and yeah, they came down and they had their top. I think there was their top scorer hit a three right at the buzzer. So nice spin move.
Another nice job of just going straight up by Emma Cruz there, and that's going to be white ball.
I say tonight as I'm watching these girls coming in there, they're driving in there, and our girls we're staying pretty straight up with it.
Yep.
Nice job on the block. Looks like we got number 25 and number 10 coming in for North Polk. Caroline Steffen and Lucy Schaefer.
My question about Grinnell is, does their girls basketball team play anything like their college basketball team? Is that, no?
I don't know. I think they ended it with 70 points for the whole game, not in a half.
Not in a half.
Not in a half like the Grinnell college team there.
Grinnell's one of the college, for those of you tuning in, is one of the more unique programs in the country. They often score well over 100 points. As we'll get back to this game.
All right.
Tigers working the ball again on the outside.
I will have to say we've had a lot of ball movement, and we are staying pretty wide with it here. We get down in there, and everybody, there's hands all over.
Yeah. So that'll be a jump ball situation. It'll go back to North Polk. Tigers back in the 2-2-1 looking press here.
Ready to jump. Oh, they're getting right in that. Nice job. I was going to say, I think we're going to have a little conversation on this here. So they are going to give that to Gilbert here.
Yeah, good job for the officials to talk it over. There was no tip, so it'll go to...
Right. I think the guy on this side was double checking on with the other guy, make sure there was no tip on the whole part there. So
nothing wrong with that.
So now it looks like we're going low here with two low posts, jump high.
Dribble handoff option. Out to Ava. She'll drive and do a floater again. Oh, man.
Right there.
She's had a couple tonight that have just gone in and out.
There she now gets all right, she takes that one right at him after she gets that nice rebound. Finishes it and gets the foul call.
And one opportunity for Gilbert. Nice little
foul call.
Good job to follow your shot there by Ava, pick it up, and then go up strong. And she gets the +1.
So that follows on number 11, her first.
17-13 as North Polk looks ahead again to push it.
Yep. We're going to get a little bit of body there with Thea coming into that.
And I believe that's her first.
Yep. We got five team fouls. We have 2 for Ava, 2 for Nessa, and 1 for Thea. That first free throw is good by number 10.
There's too much hair.
I know. I couldn't tell if it's 10 or 12, so that's
like
why.
Even when she, yeah, I think you're 10. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Lucy Schaefer there.
All right, so that'll make it 17-15. Both free throws are made. Good position by Thea.
Good take right up the middle there. Really using her size coming inside there. All right, we got a little bit more jump pressure here, but North Polk is still going to try to push it up the floor.
Leaves it short.
Good rebound by Ava Hawthorne. Two and a half here to go. Gilbert up, 19-15.
Double screen there. Hadn't seen that look yet tonight, I don't think.
Oh,
timeout by Coach Frisk again here.
He says he needs a full timeout. We need to talk this up and draw a new play up here.
So earlier in the year, that when they played at North Polk.
Yeah, there's a.
My scores are cut off, so never mind.
Here is a 50. It was a 54-39 game up there. In quarter-wise, North Polk outscored Gilbert 12-9 in the first quarter. Gilbert came back then 13-11 in the second quarter. And then third quarter was 11-10. North Polk had that. And then North Polk kind of finished the game out with a 20-7 in that fourth quarter. So
it's really competitive until the end there.
Yeah, Maggie Phipps, the sophomore for North Polk, led the scoring on the night with 21 points. And the junior, Jaden Murphy, had 15. So
again, that was way back at the end of November, I believe, November 30th.
Yep, November 30th was when that was. So we have a big span here coming back from that.
Teams can change a ton, positive or negative, in that time period.
Yeah, we ended that night for us. Ava Hawthorne and Nessa both ended with 12, and then Emma Bowman had 8. So.
All right. Good info there from our middle school and high school math teacher.
Yeah.
Joel Franz.
Make sure you had those stats. I had to make sure we,
should have got some stat of the day music from the Dan Patrick show. All right, Tigers will inbound it here. Just over 2 minutes left in the first half.
Run a little double high, come and pop out underneath motion. Good little nice look inside.
Those baseline cutters are getting open eventually here for the Tigers.
We got a drop here. Oh man, she really actually had some good art on that. Okay, now we're gonna get a reaching call here on Nessa. They're saying on the reach parts of that.
Thea, right?
Or Thea, sorry.
Nope, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure Nessa wasn't in there.
Nope, it's Thea. That's her second now too.
So 3 girls with 2 for the Tigers.
The coach just get teed up now too.
I believe Coach Frisk just picked up a technical foul.
Yep. Coach Frisk a little questioning on the call. So
this will be 2 shots, and the ball would be out of bounds, I believe. I don't think they called that a shooting foul, did they? Or were they?
No, I think that was a rebounding foul underneath. They both were kind of fighting for that ball, and they called the underneath part. So she went 1 and 1, one out of the 2 for the free throw line. So we got half court. It should be North Polk ball right here. A 21-16 game right now with 1:46 to go. So North Polk coming up with the ball, number 11 here, Katie Scott.
Nice little spin move there. Can't get it to go. North Polk has had several that have gone around the rim too. Millhouse kicks it back to Ellie Bowman off the front iron. Right back to Millhouse. Oh, good finish.
Bowman coming through in there and get the rebound. Jump ball.
And it will be Tiger basketball, so that gets them a possession. As North Polk has number 12 check back in. Hawthorne will take the ball out of bounds.
That's actually, I got a little shout out from Penny Davis saying we're sounding good online here.
Awesome.
So.
And Ellie Bowman off the front iron again. Backside, man, transition's been really the game for North Polk so far.
Yeah, I do notice that's the one thing North Polk is trying to push the whole way. Ooh, and it does come back with the ball. I'm gonna get it tied up.
Another jump ball. And this time it'll be black. A little bit ragged here in the last minute or so both ways. Emma Cruz checks in for Ellie Bowman. And I'm guessing I'll mix those two up about 1,000 times tonight.
As long as I don't mix up Hannah Thatcher with Mary Thatcher or Sarah Thatcher, so you know.
Andrew Thatcher.
Yeah. Well, if Andrew Thatcher is actually listening, there's probably congratulations going out to him. I think he got engaged. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's great info.
Good drive. Ooh, we're gonna get a foul call here.
I'm not sure who that one is on.
I don't either.
I think that one was Emma?
20? Yeah.
Let's go with Emma.
Emma Cruz.
And that one will rattle in. 28.4 seconds left on the clock. Tigers probably hoping for a miss, a rebound, and a last shot would be ideal.
Well, we got the miss, but we're staying here with the out of bounds. So.
She was pushing.
All right, and then Black will inbound it a little bit in the corner here.
Ooh, she.
Oh,
hey, that's good. Now we're gonna have a turnover on that. I'll have to give her commends on keeping her balance and the dribble right there.
Kept the dribble going, so it was all legal.
So it looks like Katie Kearns came back on the floor.
Sometimes I anticipate those, and I would have blown it, and then I'm like, oh, crud. That wasn't a travel. It just looked like one for a minute.
All right, looks like Gilbert's gonna hold this one here.
That's 12 seconds on the clock.
Looks like we want to go a little bit down low, coming ball screen up high.
To the corner, Kearns.
We're gonna have to get a shot, and she's gonna.
They get a foul.
Oh, she got a foul call on that. It's gonna put her at the line for 2.
So I don't know if they'll put any time left on the clock. And that'll be on 11, I believe.
Yep, that's her second.
So Katie will be on the free throw line.
Yep. So that looks like for North Polk, number 11, Katie Scott's second.
That's 1 for Katie. Make it 22.
And the second.
That's
going to take us into half.
Well, Tigers, guessing since you're playing top team in the state with a 6-point lead going into halftime overall, probably pretty happy with the situation, and have done a really good job of making them earn things. Transition offense, they've gotten down there a few times, but have not converted real well. North Polk that has been.
And North Polk looks like that as a team they want to keep transitioning up and down the floor. And like you said, they're getting them. They're having the shots there, and they're not falling.
Yep. Some of that's due to some good defense.
Yeah.
Johnson was really battling in there and making it hard for him. So we'll probably break here.
All right.
And be back in about 10 minutes and enjoy a little bit of pep band music, hopefully, and some other things. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, just about ready to kick off the start of the third quarter here. Tigers lead this one 23-17.
All right, I'm refreshed. I had a sandwich. I'm ready to go.
Tigers start the half with the ball. Hawthorne up top, and I think it's the starting five.
Looks that way.
Bowman will pass one in
to Rado and turnover on that one. Again, North Polk trying to push it inside.
Outside shot there for 21 that goes down.
All right, number 21, that looks like that's Katie Brown, averaging about 5 points a game.
Three-pointer on this side, and Tigers with a turnover, but then a turnover right back on a carry for North Polk. So 23-20 now, just at the beginning of the third quarter. Tigers will set it back up. And that's tipped, but it will remain with Gilbert. Excuse me there. Thatcher will take it out and gets it in quickly to Bowman. She almost pulls up, gets it into Rado. And
Rado up strong, there we go. Good look inside again. Trying to keep that, use that post on the inside right there.
Almost a steal there by the Tigers, but the North Polk looks to transition and they'll get into their half-court set here now.
They're really trying to push that up here. Now they said, all right, we got to go half court. Good move on the inside.
Contested shot, and
looks like we're going to get a jump ball call.
Emma Johnson in there mixing it up underneath again. And that'll be, it should be North Polk ball.
Yeah. Yep.
Get it in, and Rado with the coverage. A three-pointer from the corner this time. Rebound pulled down by Hawthorne. She looks to push, and they settle in. Screen by Bowman. Deep three by Hawthorne goes in.
Nice shot there. No, settle for that. Nice little shot at the top.
Yep, it was good. Look, a little pick and pop option there.
Yeah.
North Polk will put up a three of their own, and Nessa tracks down the rebound. Chance for a double-digit lead here for the Tigers. Hawthorne sets the screen. Bowman comes off it, driving the lane. Kick out to Rado. And just a little short, hops over top. Steal by Johnson. Bowman will kick out to Hawthorne. She'll put up another three. Back iron there.
Nice rebound by Nessa. Up inside.
Off the glass, but won't go. And another rebound by Johnson. Rado. And Tigers content to set something up here.
All right, we decided we're going to
back up top.
So we're going to pull it out here, and let's run a little offense here. So we got a 1-4 low. Good movement. Ooh.
Step in the passing lane there by North Polk. Ava has to be careful here on the challenge. She does challenge effectively. Rado gets it to Hawthorne.
That's a good challenge by Ava right there. Made her kind of take that shot off to the side.
A double post high move this time. Let's see if they can get some action over in the corner. Ava with one from the wing. Front iron.
Oh,
Rado with the
good rebound.
Goes hard. Thatcher, man, they're really attacking the boards on the offensive end right now. Getting a lot of second chances. They need to come out with something here.
Yeah, we've had last couple charts down here. We've had 2 to 3 offensive rebounds, and then we didn't actually finish it though too. Good roll.
Nessa Johnson finishes it there. That'll be a 10-point lead for the Tigers, and North Polk. I think they called maybe a ball slap or something.
Yeah, it was a delay of game. Isn't that like a delay? Must have been.
I think you get one of those for free. I might be making that up.
Now we got a timeout.
Yeah.
Now we got a full timeout. Yeah, now we got a full timeout coming out of there. So, yeah.
So 30-20, Tiger lead with. Well, they switched it to the timeout clock, so it's 4-something.
Yeah. And I'm not sure on.
You get what you pay for that, folks. Sorry.
I'm not sure what we are on points. I should have been keeping track. Usually
it's up there. I was was going to give her a breakdown when we came back from halftime, and I'm like, oh, never mind. We had it first half, didn't we? No? Okay.
No. Most of what we had was our fouls. I mean, based off of what was given.
Gotcha.
And that's the one thing so far in this third quarter, until I jinx it, and we haven't had no fouls here.
Nothing so far, about halfway through. And I don't really think I've seen much.
No, it's been a lot of, defensive battling back and forth, offensive rebounds going straight up to get them, going ball movement. North Polk is, they are trying to push it up and down, as much as they can with it. So,
big shout out to Byron Tinder and the Gilbert High School band. Gong. Have you heard of Gong yet?
Yeah, I have. I have heard the Gong.
Okay.
So
if you hear a gong in the background, it's not our sound effects.
It's
machine.
not the Gong show either.
It's not the Gong show.
So
Tigers still trying to show pressure. There's a steal by
Hawthorne. Steal up front. And that was nice pressure up front. Going that 1-2-2 press here. They're really trying to jump trap that.
This time the Comets get a little bit ahead. Oh, and roll over the front of the rim.
That's a nice touch there. She got just over top of that rim. Looks like the ball was rolling back out.
So 32-22. I'll update the score here.
Kick out to Kearns. Fight inside. Nice rebound by North Polk there. Okay, out on the floor, looks like here we got number 11 with the ball. That's Katie Scott. 23 is Jaden Murphy. 32 is Maggie Phipps. 25, Carolyn Steffen. And then number 10, Lucy Schaefer. There's their North Polk lineup.
Steal by the Tigers as there was a little scrum, and then Hannah Thatcher came away with the pass. Looks like Bowman's really been in charge of almost face guarding number 32 for North Polk here, really just denying her even being able to get the ball for the most part. That's been very effective. Emma's done it very well.
And, we're doing a pretty good job of our ball movement and stuff too. That was just a half a second late there. We had the seal by Thea had that seal.
Yep. We had a lot of luck early on getting the ball to Thea.
Right.
But now we've kind of forced a few here in this half, and just like you said, just a split second late, it's there, but there we go, wide open, and she'll step in. And
I was going to say, that was a nice, jump, looking open right there. I will tell you, at times this pressure's been doing well, and then North Polk will get a quick break off of it. If we don't get that first jump, trap on them, they find that seam in the middle, and they're getting the ball
turns
at the
into
floor.
a 3-on-2 situation, and we've done well with that. Ava will take it up top. Hawthorne will take it inside herself, and that floater again. We left it a little short. Thea with the rebound. Ooh, little strip, and now we've got
a tie-up.
Another jump.
All right, looks like we got some subs coming in here.
Jordan Millhouse and Emma Cruz into the lineup. Thatcher and Hawthorne are out.
Looks like 21 and 40 came in. Abby Hill and Katie Brown for North Polk.
Katie Kearns gets it into Millhouse here. Kearns will take it up top. And she's got a step. She kicks it out to Cruz. Little pump fake, kick across to Millhouse. She'll kick it out to Bowman.
Really good ball movement right now. You just keep the ball moving.
You can afford to be patient up 10.
Right.
You're not going to take the air out of the ball by any means, but no reason to force anything here at all. Nice little slip screen back. Bowman can't get it to go. Ball's loose and back to Bowman.
And she's going to get a foul called on the underneath part there too, and she's going to get 2 on that. That was a nice back screen on that with the pass over the top. And I don't know how she came back up with got the actual tip around ball there too.
It's kind of loose there for a minute. So she'll go to for 2. First one rims in. 35-24, minute 39 here in the third quarter for the Tigers. Jack Kearns checking in. Hey, Jack, how are you doing?
Over in Iowa City.
Yeah. Hey, your sister's playing. Maybe that's why you tuned in.
Oh, probably. Oh,
second one rims in as well. 36-24.
Now it looks like we got a little jump trap there. We got to get transition back. And she's going to throw that one up, and I don't know how that went in. So that was
definitely off balance, but they've missed some buddies too. So a little give and take, I guess.
That was one of those that like wow. Got a little shuffle of her feet by Jordan.
So Hawthorne will check back in.
Looks like Jordan coming out. Minute 20 to go here. Up by 10. You're right there. Emma has been all over Phipps. Just nagging. Look at that.
Forced her in a bad shot. Can't come down with the rebound now.
Yep, they had the rebound on that backside right there.
So with a minute 3 left.
Okay, coach is saying we're going back to our 1-4 low, and we're going to move ourselves around here.
He wants one shot, I think.
I think we're coming down.
Burns kicks it back out to Hawthorne.
I think right now he's doing a lot of that. Get it out. We can get that quick pass on the inside for that quick shot on the inside. Otherwise, we're going to pull out there.
Out to Currents for 3.
High arching.
Just can't quite get it. Bowman has it. And they get a timeout.
And coach gets that timeout. Going to take a 30-second timeout right now.
And that's 36-28 right now. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Like you said, we'd love to give you some additional stats, but they're not on the board tonight. But
yeah,
I heard there was a power outage in Albuquerque. Is that what the problem was? It was in Surprise, Arizona, I heard.
Surprise, Arizona. I wonder if they are having power out there, so.
It's affecting the workings of the board. Or maybe there's a board operator strike, maybe?
Maybe we're, this is a makeup game. Maybe we had a little operation. Don't want to work, so. All right, Gilbert's got the ball underneath their basket.
See what the Tigers come up with out of the timeout here. Bowman and Phipps get the ball at the same time, so we'll jump it up the other way.
Looks like we're going to... North Polk's got all 4 up here, trying to do a quick ball movement again.
And backside's open again.
Okay, we got sitting at 13 seconds here to go. Up by 6. I think we're going to get a Nessa. I didn't quite see everything right there, so I'm not going to. So that's Nessa's third. So
get Hawthorne out here, probably to prevent a foul from happening.
Yeah, she's got 2.
North Polk having a little trouble getting it in.
Good job over there by Thatcher. 3 off, short.
It's way short.
Well, that was a 13-13 quarter, so
Tigers extended a little bit and then transition toward the end there. They struggled a little bit on the defensive end, but still a 6-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Got to be, again, pretty darn happy with where you're at. And they're working hard out there. I see them huffing and puffing and really scrapping for things. Falls aren't, Nessa has 3. I don't think other than that, and again, I don't have the exact stats. I don't think there's only 1 foul for each team in the quarter. I don't think there's anybody else that has more than 2 that I know of. So
because I think based off of what I remember, we'd have Ava has 2, and I think Thea has 2, and I think they had
and those
one
are both
girl
within the first probably 5-6 minutes of the game.
And they had one girl with 2, Katie Scott, number 11. I think she has 2. But I mean, sitting at 1-1 on the fouls going in the fourth quarter here, and it's been
they've been letting them play.
Right.
And again, not a critique, just
hey, they've been playing hard though. I mean, hard off the ball, everything else ready to go. So we got Gilbert ball here starting in the fourth quarter here. So it looks like we got Nessa and Thea, Hannah Thatcher, and then we have Ellie Bowman on the floor with Ava Hawthorne.
So the starting, not the starting.
No, not
exactly,
starting.
Sorry.
Ava for three. And that's good.
Big shot there to get some momentum for the Tigers. Part of it is that you get into the part of the game and you start either believing or doubting, and that was a belief shot right there.
And right now, I mean, we got a good playing man-to-man defense here. I mean, North Polk is going without. I mean, there's their top scorer right there up with the three.
Big shot. Hand in her face.
Right. Playing strong right there. Look at the high screen coming around. Nice thing for a good take. Hey, there's a good take on the inside right now. Thea playing strong on the inside right there. Okay, we got Emma Cruz and Emma Bowman coming in on the floor right now, and Ellie and Hannah Thatcher going to the bench. Gilbert ball underneath their basket. Just under 7 minutes to go.
Inbounds to Nessa. Hawthorne will step back for another three.
And gets it again. She's got a nice shot right there.
Yep,
Coming a quick shot off that quick screen right now.
Very confident right now. That was a nice step back. Not a lot of girls that can do that.
So, bad thing is we're leaving. We got to watch our transition parts here a little bit. Nessa just picked up her.
Nessa picked up number 4 there. And the ball does go in, so.
Yep.
That'll make it 42-35, 6:37 left. Again, North Polk is we're not in the same class because the girls have 5 classes now. North Polk, one of the bigger schools in 3A, we're one of the smaller schools in 4A. In 3A, North Polk is ranked number 1 in the Girls Association poll anyway.
And we're 12th, right?
We are 12th in 3A. 4th.
4A, yes.
4A. I can't say it. I can't. I still can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
So Hawthorne brings it down. 6-point lead and the ball for the Tigers. Bowman gets it out to the corner to Cruz.
That was a good look by Cruz on there. You know,
just
nice higher
front rim. There's some transition again for the girls.
Nice block. Nice block by Thea coming off there.
Wow, Thea really ran down the court there and challenged, and I thought maybe she'd body her, but was able to somehow come across and just swap that away.
North Polk,
great play.
As they get that rebound down there, they want to transition right away. Down the floor. So.
Little kick out here by North Polk. Well, that she was out of bounds. I was like, man, she sure looks like she's on the black line. I want to try and call it.
I know.
I'm like, that doesn't look right.
She was stepping right in that black on the outside there, so.
Line's pretty thick, so should be able to see it. All right, so anyway, Tigers will get the ball on the turnover here. A timeout by North Polk. 6:07 to go. 42-36. Tigers fighting hard in a great matchup. It'll be these are the type of games, win or lose, that you're really hoping to get into towards the end of the year if you can be competitive, and because that's what tournament play is going to feel like.
Exactly for us. We had competitive games with North Polk and Roland Story and some of them in those 3A. We got to be ready for that 4A because if you look at their regional their bracket, they're sitting in there. They have Boone and winner of Boone Perry, and then coming up on top of that bracket, we got Mason City sitting up there. So.
Yep. Mason City is I think ranked.
I think it was third when you had those up there and sitting in that 4A. So it's just hard to believe that we're going to be looking at playing in Mason City school.
Yeah, and it's goofy because they play in the CIML, which is mainly big, so their record isn't great.
Right.
As the Tigers have a little
transition,
and that one
nice block by 23.
Yeah, nicely swatted away there. So. Great job of stopping transition there by Hannah. And the Tigers are able to get back and stop transition that time.
So. Under 6 here. Underneath look. Good block.
Challenge by Thea.
Thea had the challenge right there.
Crowd is both ways is starting to get a little energized.
Yeah.
As you would expect in a matchup like this.
This is another one of those, top-notch parts of the game here. Coach Frisk is having them really doing a great job of keeping the ball moving here. I know they're not really taking the air out of the ball, but we're really getting the ball moved around. So we've got a foul called on.
Little blocking foul
on 32. That's her second. That's Phipps' second foul.
Down to 5:22 on the clock. For those watching at home, appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah. Really leaving that lane is, man. There's a lot of open area in that lane, but you just got to find it. So
Hawthorne with the floater this time. Back iron, shoot. And ball's on the ground. Rado comes up with it. Wow.
No call.
Okay.
I mean, that was straight up there with the look.
All right, 42-36.
Again, we did a decent job. That they looked like they wanted to come run with the ball again, and we came back and stopped their transition part. So
we gotta make them work.
So Phipps working
off the front iron and
with the rebound.
Bowman with the rebound. There's been a lot of contact on both ends.
This is a contact. This is a contact game tonight. It looks like here they're letting them kind of go out here and go and play a little. So
crowd wanted to travel down there earlier and
a little bit of contact on that.
Contact on some of the shots, but again, things get called a little differently sometimes at the end of the game, and
so
only 2 fouls for each team in the half. So
right. Getting close to 4 minutes to go in this quarter.
Strip in the middle.
Phipps take that strip. She's going to drive right at Thea. And we have a nice block. I mean, Thea staying straight up.
Position.
Yep.
I don't mind that call at all.
Right.
I think she had good position, and that was a good play on, I think.
Ava realized she had 1-on-3, not really the number she wanted there, and decided to let's pull it out here. Let's run a little offense. 12's been kind of stuck on Ava now, like a little bit of a glue on her. So
North Polk has definitely gotten up on they're doing a little bit more reaching, a little bit more stepping up on those guards in the perimeter, making it tough. But Tigers trying to take air out of the ball. 3:37.
Katie Kern's coming in on the floor. So a little bit of movement here. Coming towards it.
We get it into Thea. She'll try and take it inside, kicks it out to Bowman. A little hesitation move.
We're gonna get a tie up.
And so the Comets will get the ball on the jump ball situation. We haven't had anybody score in a while here.
I know we've been sitting at the 6 points right now, and about ready to keep calling tie up or something here. So Phipps with a crossover.
So we do get the foul there on Rado. I think
that's her third,
I believe.
I believe so too.
So we'll go to the line for 2. And one thing I was going to say, I think the Tigers, I don't have all the scores in me, but I think they only lost once when I looked earlier when they scored more than 40 points. They're at 42 right now.
Yeah.
Just one of those useless stats. That
would probably be their game against Grinnell. That was like a 70 to 70 something game.
72, 71 or 71, 70 or something.
Okay.
Both free throws go in, and we've got a 4-point game and a timeout on the floor.
All right, now this comes to the last, 3:20 here. We're sitting. Both teams have 2 timeouts after this one. So our foul situation, it's 3-2. Gilbert to North Polk. So
like I said, I mean, not a ton of foul trouble either way. Nessa's got 3.
Nessa's got 4. And Nessa's now. It looks like Nessa was coming in on the 4 now too. So
she's really the only one in danger probably right now, unless this thing were to go to overtime.
And I think, then because Thea has 3, and there's girls sitting with 2. So I mean, this will be the, if you look at the last time they played, this is the quarter that North Polk decided to play a 20 to 7.
Yep.
right now it's a 6-8 quarter going on right now for going into this fourth quarter here. We were sitting at 36-30 with the 6-point lead. Now we're sitting with a 4-point lead. Go here.
And I wasn't at that game. You know,
Neither was I.
those final quarters. You know, if one team starts fouling at the end, those stats can get skewed a little bit.
They look like they're doing a little bit of almost a man-to-man press here. Look. Ooh. And we're gonna get. Fortunate part to that.
Hawthorne.
That was a fortunate part. The girl was about ready to fall out of bounds and said, I got to throw it somewhere. So
Bowman and Cruz gets kind of a step through there, and they do score quickly. So 44-40, just like that.
I mean, that's their leading scorer there, Maggie Phipps. You know, and coming through on that. So
this will be an over and back call on the Tigers.
So it looks like we got a couple subs coming in for the Gilbert Tigers. Hannah Thatcher and Thea, Emma Cruz, and Katie Kearns going out at this time.
So your starting lineup for the Tigers is in there right now. 2:52 to go at this point. A lot of game left.
She got Bowman back on Phipps. Everybody else man-to-man up here.
Johnson, gotta be careful there.
Drive by 12. Oh, Johnson with a good step on that. That's one of those that's close.
Steal by Hawthorne. Kind of a grab there by number 11.
A grab, cross arm, trying to, part to that. So,
I don't know what the signal is for that necessarily.
Might be a wrestling signal you might be able to do for that or something. Reversal part to it. I think that's what happened on the whole play, a reversal. So
Bowman will look back. Johnson gets it, and she's fouled.
All right.
Nice little attempt at
a reverse layup there that,
See, that's what I was talking about there, too, is a reversal.
Yeah, there you got the reversal. You got the reverse layup coming up. Yeah.
Predicting what's going to happen.
So
I predict she's going to make both of these. Oops.
Oh.
My bad.
How is she on the
audience members everywhere cursed my name after that one. Sorry. 44-40, 2:25 left. And second rattles out as well.
That Phipps she's a quick girl wanting to get that ball up the floor. I noticed that right away. When she gets that ball, she just go and then
she can really
good steal by the Gilbert Tigers there.
Hawthorne will bring it up the court.
Sit him out at it.
Slow it down. And there is a foul call on
12. That's got to be her second now, I think. I mean, she's all over Ava Hawthorne, right? No, that's her first. I thought she was the one who got the one before, so that's her first. My apologies to that.
And North Polk really getting after the ball handlers right now. Oh, Phipps and Bowman go after it, and
so
Phipps called for the foul there.
Yep. So I think that's sitting now. That's Phipps' third foul, 16 fouls on North Polk, 3 for Gilbert.
2:03 left as the clock slowly milks away in this fourth quarter.
The ball,
a little bit more calling going on right now, a little bit more break in the action. And a timeout taken as...
All right, that timeout's now taking us down after that one. It looks like on the board, based on what the board says, we got one each. One timeout each here going in the last 2 minutes. I think that's what the time was. Hey, when they switched the scoreboard on me, as I'm ready to say that.
Minute 58 left in the game here. Tigers, huge victory for them. They'd be super pumped about it. I don't know the standings in the heart of Iowa or anything, but it's
well, we would be sitting with, if I'm right, we have 2 losses in conference, right?
Yeah, let's look it up. We got a little time here.
Is it
quick stats?
I'm trying to think back to that. I know, because that's what I would be thinking off of that, probably looking in that Heart of Iowa, parts of that.
Conference. Heart of Iowa. All right, so according to this, North Polk. Should go conference games only, my bad. Load that up again. North Polk is on top at 10-0. Gilbert's, 11-0. Gilbert 10-2. Rolling Story right behind us at 9-3, and then the rest of the teams are 500 or below.
Right. So that would be looking at that, but we got just under 2 minutes here. We got to really work the ball around here. Looks like we're gonna kind of work the ball, set a high screen. They're calling 5 seconds.
They call 5 seconds. And that is a rule where closely guarded, you have to be within 6 feet, and even if there's a screen, as long as there's a defender there.
Yeah.
And he was counting it out the whole time. I was watching that. So that'll be a turnover, North Polk ball.
All right, now it's time to decide. This last 2 minutes seems like I've been here forever. So
down to 1:30. Phipps with the ball. Rado switches on to her, kind of doubled now, and the ball gets thrown away. Johnson comes up with it, and the Tigers will bring it across the timeline.
Now they're really gonna. As I said, 12s have been all over Ava here a little bit. Coming up. And
there's a reach in by 21.
Yeah.
And that will be
shooting foul. Nessa line. As I look back on some of our stats, one of the things that, not to do any criticism, one of the things that our free throw shooting isn't, one of our things that we might want to, probably coaches say, we're working on that all the time. So.
There you go. So Nessa will step up. This is a 1-1. Goes off back iron.
Tip from Bowman.
Emma Bowman has it.
Nice rebound by Emma Bowman.
Nessa takes it, and they will wrap her up again.
So
same situation. 1:08 to go.
Nice rebound by Emma Bowman, keeping her body, keeping her position, and being strong with that ball.
Do have a sub for the shooter.
So, got a one-on-one here.
Emma Cruz waits to check in. First one.
Really good. There we go.
A big one.
Now we got our bonus. Let's keep working on this here.
1:08 to go. Nessa Johnson steps up to the line. Second one hops up. Rado contests, but it is pulled down by Phipps. Looking forward. Corner, and it goes out of bounds.
Ooh, they made a nice
basketball.
Hey, that was some defense right there. That pass just a little too high for the North Polk girl in the corner there.
Hawthorne to inbound. Tigers stack it up against a full court defense, mainly, like you said, a man-to-man.
Yeah.
And it'll get into Thatcher.
That's a scary pass right there underneath.
Hit the hoop.
Hit the hoop under their basket. Hannah Thatcher with nice ball handling movement there.
And they're just trying to grab right at this point.
Hey, that was a nice move on Hannah. She did a great job of handling that ball on that side over there.
Yeah.
Stutter step, came back, and was able to get up the floor.
So you've got the last 1-on-1 situation for the Tigers. The Comets are at 9 team fouls. Rado makes the first.
Good.
6-point game. 53.3 left on the clock. Second one would definitely make it a 3-possession game, and it does.
We have a 7-point lead here, and 50 seconds to go. Ready to jump trap here. They're
basically triple teaming.
And Phipps is all.
She'll try and take it in. She kicks it out.
Long three.
Rebounded by North Polk. They'll kick it out. Another was a fake attempt there.
And then nice job by Thea. She went straight up with her arms right there. That girl came right into the middle of the lane. Off Thea. So
Tigers basically daring anybody else to beat them tonight.
Right.
They're not going to let Phipps do it.
I mean, that was a whole deny to Yeah. Hey, we're all right with these fouls right now.
That'll only be 4.
So
there's nothing. You're not putting them on the line or anything, and you can get a turnover out of it. It's not a bad idea, like you said.
Especially if you want to be aggressive when that ball's coming in right now.
28.7 left on the clock.
I'd be ready right now. They're watching is the pass after the inbounds pass because Phipps was the one taking it out. Good job by Emma Cruz inside there.
North Polk dropping.
Oh,
they wrap her up. That'll be 2 shots.
Yep.
17 seconds left. Hawthorne to the line for 2.
Good. So nice job here for the girls. Coming out. I mean, this is 3rd game in 4 days. I mean, last week they had, the Friday night they had a game. Saturday they had a game. Tonight they have a game, and they have another game tomorrow. So going into tomorrow will be their 4th game in 5 days. So
yeah, you don't see that often in high school ball. Hawthorne hits them both, and
the darn weather keeps that darn weather keeps you playing. So so we got a 2-2-1 here. A little bit of just token, little pressure. Hey, nice.
So 13 seconds left. Jordan Millhouse is in the game along with Katie Kearns, Bowman, Emma Cruz.
Good defense here.
Pass it to the corner.
Phipps will
try
the
3. Off the mark. Rebound, North Polk.
There we go.
There's a kick that
Hey, nice win by the Gilbert Tigers.
Congratulations to Coach Frisk, all of the coaches.
And that's
got to be a huge shot in the arm for their confidence for the rest of the year. Great timing, and like you mentioned, at PCM tomorrow night, they'll play one more bonus game, if you will, against Grinnell. That got added to the schedule, and then they'll start tournament play.
They start tournament play on February 16th, and that's a home game that night at 7 o'clock.
So winner of Perry and Boone, I remember, if I remember right.
So that 4th quarter, it ended up being a 13 to 10 quarter for the Gilbert Tigers on that quarter. So
awesome. All right, so we will pod down here between games, catch our breath a little bit, and again, great job, girls, and good luck the rest of the way.
That's
right.
See
you for the boys' game here in a little bit.
All right.
All right, we're back on here for the beginning of the boys' game. They're just going through the announced starters for North Polk currently. And we will do our best to keep track of them a little bit. Got Braden Oxenberg.
Here we go. I got the starting lineup for North Polk was number 5, Cameron Markert. Number 15, Braden Hoskenbergen. 21, Colton Parkins. 41, Samuel Karstensen. And 51, Quentin Sommers.
All right. Tigers are currently being announced. We have Matt Berrigy, Tony Taronis, Will Turner, Tanner Henningsen, and Matthew Hockey.
So looking back, going into this game, last time they played back on the 30th, it was an 86-60 victory for the Gilbert Tigers.
So again, that was a while ago. I believe they have mirror image records on the year, if I remember right, for the Tigers and the Comets.
Yeah, they're right in there.
I think 4 and 14 and 14 and 4, if I remember right. Tigers with the benefit here as the tip goes to North Polk. Hockey guarding out top.
Looking back to the last game, one player that on the floor for North Polk is Quentin Sommers, and he wasn't in that last game. So,
all right. So North Polk takes an early 2-0 lead.
That was about basket by number 5, Cameron Market.
Will Turner off the mark on the 3-point shot, and North Polk comes down with it. And another lay-in by the Comets. Makes it an early 4-0 game in favor of the Comets. And there's a kick ball that'll go back to. You're good.
So we're going in, as I talked about for the girls, we're going into our 3rd game here out of 4 days.
Hockey has it blocked, and like you mentioned, 3rd game in 4 days. The Comets get another lay-in in transition here. Quick 6-0 lead.
So
Taronis brings it across and
throwing a turnover, throw it back up again. Another way up in there. That's a quick timeout by Coach Taronis right now, saying, all right, that 8 points too many.
Yep, so that's not the start that the Tigers were looking for there. So Coach Taronis wants to pull him over and talk it over a little bit as, hey, our board's back. Unfortunately, there's no news on our end.
Right.
So
they must have found that strike that was happening for that second worker.
Yeah, must have worked out the contract there. So Henningsen prepared to take it out. And 6:51 here in the first. Turner brings it up, swings it over to Taronis. Hockey in the corner for 3. And off the back. Ball tipped out of there from Berrigy. And
going to get a foul on Berrigy on the ball coming up the floor.
So North Polk, 8-point lead in the ball early on here.
Looks like we're a little man-to-man right now.
All right, with Turner guarding the ball up top. North Polk swings it over. Matt Oakey going against Turner here. A little step back jumper. Won't go. Rebound though. Controlled by that might be. Oh, that one was on Taronis. Second there, I thought that was going to be Berrigy's quick second.
Right, I was going to say we had 3 guys right around there, and Tony's going to pick up that one right there.
Polk We'll take it out of bounds.
Tonya, right there. Good defensive part right now. We're trying to stop those drives coming up inside.
Swing to the side.
Pull up
by jumper
North.
Long. And again, tracked down by North Polk. And I think Coach has seen enough of the starters.
Yep, and Coach is saying we're putting new 5 in because on the floor now looks like we got Gage Christensen, Benson Medina, Jeff Rudman, Jack Anderson, and Jack Dresser coming on the floor. Coach Stroni says we're doing a hockey lineup change right now, 5 in, 5 out.
So Simedinas will bring it up the court. Tigers still looking for their first points of the game at the 5:40 mark. Simedinas swings it over to Rudman. Kicks it back out to Simedinas. He'll drive it. A little floater. Gets it to go.
Simedinas driving right in there. That kid's one of those scrappy kids right now.
A deep pass picked off by Dresser.
A little bit of push here.
Simedinas entry pass. He'll get it back. Swings it around. This time he kicks it out. Sorry. Front end there. Rudman.
Oh, nice back
Dresser. No. Ball's on the floor. Picked up by Rudman.
And Rudman with a shot.
The 4-0 run here by the Tigers.
A little bit of energy coming off the floor. Coming off that bench.
There's a timeout.
Yep. We got a little bit of energy coming off that bench. Those 5 coming in. Coming into tonight's game, if you want to look at points, coming in, we got Matt Oakey with 15, averaging 15 points a game. Will Turner at 12.7, Tanner Henningsen at 10, a little over 10, and then Matt Berge at 9.3. Jeff Rudman at a little over 7.5, and Tony Taronis at 5.5. North Polk is led by Braden Hoxenberger with 2 points a game. Colton Parkins at 10.8. Cameron Markert at 9.3. Jevin Sullivan with a little over 7, and Sam Carstensen at 4. And
Coach Taronis has always played a lot of players, so these 5 guys have seen plenty of action. That's nothing different. As there's another turnover.
Pushing up by Ben.
And this time he gives it away on the other end.
Right.
Forced it a little bit there, but
I wasn't sure on that one
energy.
If Ben was going to keep it all the way or if he was going to give it up or not. So
Ben very active. It's called with a block there.
Yep. North Polk's got a couple guys coming off their bench now. It's like number 33, Jevin Sullivan, and number 11, Quentin MacArthur.
8-4 is the score. 4:22 to play in the first quarter. And a little runner there.
Okay.
On the back screen.
Gilbert, I know they're going to be that way. They get that rebound. We're going to push that ball up the floor. We're going to move. Rudman.
Maybe a little too many passes early here by the Tigers. They've got a couple good looks inside that they've passed up and turned over.
Sometimes we got to look in. I think that the times. Oh, there's a throwaway by North Polk. Sometimes at times Gilbert I think you face that basket. You got to look. If you got a shot, you might want to take it sometimes. So.
Yep. So Medinas gets it in.
Dresser,
I think, bounced it off of somebody.
Jack Anderson for 3. And a tip up. Almost there. Ball tipped around. North Polk pushing it down.
Good transition D overall by the Tigers there.
Yeah.
So they break down a little bit. Jack Anderson had it for a second. They kick it out. And there's a nifty little move by 15 there.
Kind of step around him, got to that hole, got to the basket, used the backboard.
Entry to Rudman, and that is all the charge.
those hard ones right there. You got to be ready.
The trap in the corner here.
Ready to look for another trap.
North Polk works around the top. Oop, Tigers get lost a little bit on the defensive end.
North Polk's in a 10-point lead right now, 14-4. Just under 3 minutes to go in this quarter.
North Polk has gone to a zone look here.
That's one of the things, we have to be able to find that opening and be the part of that part of that zone. Okay, rebound by Jeff Rudman.
See if the Tigers can get something going here on the offensive end. Little lob pass to Rudman. He's got good position, and he finishes. Nice little play there.
Looks like we got on ready to check in is Tucker Hansen. So. The coach is really going to this. He's got Jacob Popish and Tucker Hansen ready to come in on the floor. So, so Jeff and Gage will go to the bench right now. Coach is putting a couple fresh legs in here.
So Medinas takes it up top. A little bit of that zone coming again from North Polk here. And Tucker turns it over.
So it looks like we're going to go in a little bit of a press here again. Ready to jump it.
Now North Polk will have numbers here. That was kind of a scrum there. Tucker Hansen almost gets.
Hey, that's good hustle back. Hustle by Tucker getting back there. He's on the top of that press right there. Ready that jump press, about ready to come back and get that turnover right there. Right now, White needs to settle down, get a good defensive stance here.
3-point look from the top is no good. Oop. Jack Anderson corrals it after mishandling a little bit as Benson Medinas will cross the timeline. The zone giving him some fits. Works it across to Dresser. Dresser to the corner of the Papish.
Kick out. We got a reach there.
Like 1:14 left in the quarter. 14-6 North Polk.
It's like Quentin Somers coming in on the floor right now for North Polk. Number 15, Braden Huxensbergen went to the bench. Okay.
Medinas
trying to slip one in there, but not quite enough.
That ball wasn't deflects. I'm having a lot of trouble calling this game right now, just
because I don't know where these balls are going. I mean,
it's not pretty basketball. It's hard to call right now.
It's really, we're going up and down the floor, and it's not flowing like a game of basketball right now.
A lot of carelessness on both sides right now. The ball gets into Dresser in the corner. He'll swing it over to Popish. Back to Dresser.
Coach is really trying to work the zone here. North Polk is.
They got it moved around there.
That's okay. That's a look we need right there from Dresser. He needs to find that seam on that zone and really attack it to the inside part.
So starters for the Tigers have been out a while here, and Jack Anderson will step up to the line. This is the first one. We're at the 37-second mark of the game.
So Samuel Carsonson and Brandon Huxenbergen back in for North Polk.
So Jack will step up for the second one.
And that one rims off to the right. Rebound to North Polk. We got 30 just right around 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. North Polk sitting with a 14-6 lead with the ball. Passing around. 15 with the shot. Nice rebound by Jack Dresser, pushing the ball up the floor.
I think that one might have been altered or deflected a little bit as it went up. 7 seconds left in the quarter.
15 looking for the shot.
He got it.
And he hits it.
And that'll be the first quarter.
They just hit that three at the end of that first quarter to make it a 17-6 lead for North Polk. I don't know. They call it three. So yeah, it makes it a 16-7 right now. And what I'm seeing on the board, things are being updated right now. Players playing right now and looking. It looks like for North Polk, if it goes by the guys that are in, their top two leading scorers are number 5, Cameron Market with 6, and number 15, Brandon Oxenberger with 7. So looks like we're getting probably going back to. Looks like we're going back to our starters on the floor for Gilbert. So going back to our starters here. So
the Tigers have dug themselves a little bit of a hole here to start the half, and we'll see if they can dig their way out of it here. Turner takes the point, and North Polk sticking in that zone. Wow.
Yeah, they're in that zone again. We got to find that gaps.
Right now, with an open look, it actually isn't. He gets rejected, but it will be Gilbert ball as.
That was really some length on number 5 right there to get out.
I thought he had plenty of room to get that off. That was a great recovery and closeout by number 5 to swat that one away. Tigers get the ball back. Turner works the top. Toronis gets it back to the top of the key. They get it to the middle, which is where you want to get it on that zone. Bad break there by an in and out shot by Berge. A little lob play, well designed and executed. And that'll make it 19-6. Tigers just in a funk. Henningsen gets it right in the teeth of the zone. Good kick out. That one's off. Henningsen does get it. Gets it back to Aki. And out of bounds off of Will Turner.
One of these games right now we got to try to figure out what's going to work for us. What are we going to settle down and do?
We just kind of have a shell shock look to him right now. North Polk passing it around the perimeter up top. Toronis guarding the point, and North Polk doing a little weave option up top. Open shot again for their leading scorer, and he drains it.
There.
21-6. Into Henningsen. Challenged and blocked. Challenged again and blocked.
That was Cameron Markert again with the block right there. His length, I mean, on the season he does have 4 blocks. I mean, it looks like he has 2 right here in this game right now.
Into Berge. Berge will go up and he'll get the roll. So Tigers score their first points of the second quarter at the 6:14 mark.
North Polk guy right over there in the corner as he got the ball in.
He was hobbling
out. He just stepped a little bit more on that ankle.
Yeah, he was hobbled a little bit earlier, and again, that's their leading scorer.
Yeah, he in that corner over there, he took a wrong step, and he's really starting to feel that ankle a little bit. So
ball is tossed out, and it wasn't touched by a Tiger, so it'll be Gilbert ball.
Looks like he's coming out right now in 33. Jevin Sullivan's coming in. He's a freshman for North Polk.
Turner to bring the ball up. North Polk staying in a form of zone. Okie again for 3 this time. Oh man.
Man,
hit the rim twice.
We're hitting a lot of rim with those up and around.
Yeah. Get a few shots to fall here. Things can turn quickly.
Right.
Henningsen guards up top.
Will taking a good defense on their second leader scorer on their team right now.
Henningsen recovers well. Nice dish underneath. Nobody spots the cutter. Too easy.
North Polk sitting here now with a 23-8 lead.
Tyrone is fighting hard for a loose ball. Nice pass. Okie off the glass.
That's better.
Able to get one in there.
Tony Tyrone remind me of a football player going for that loose ball on the ground, diving himself out there. So,
Tigers have a good trap. Oh, Henningsen's
just had to be out of bounds on that. That nice trap play right there. Had a good trap on the sideline right there. And ball was coming loose. Tanner had to be standing out of bounds.
North Polk inbounds it. And a three-pointer sunk at the top of the key.
Holden Parkins hitting that number 21.
Toronis fakes, gets it inside, back out to Turner. Turner will pull up for the jumper, gets it to go.
That one.
He's got beautiful touch on that jumper.
And then North Polk just throws it right off their guy out of bounds, as we're looking. So we have Jack Dresser, Ben Simodinas, and Jeff Redman coming in for Tanner Henningsen, Tony Toronis, and Matt Aki.
Simodinas with a 3. And
a little long.
Get back in transition here. Will picks him up. Great D there by
Berge. It was right there.
There are 4 Tigers around the ball. Could come up with it.
They're going to get a charge on Summers.
Good job by Simodinas by holding his ground there. And Tucker Hansen checks back in for Will Turner.
Yeah, coach is he's making sure we played. We put 12 on the floor already.
Good look inside. Rudman, nice spin move. Couldn't get it to fall. They're competing down there for the ball. Dresser able to come up with a steal.
Good hustle by Jack on the back side of that. So we got a bounce on this one. Yep, that's 51. That's if that was on Summers, that's Summers' 3rd.
We're leaving him out there.
And so far, I don't know if coach has noticed it or not for North Polk, but he's got 3. And he's battling right there with it. So I think maybe on the North Polk's bench right now, I think it's just been passed along that that Summers is sitting with 3. So
Hansen will put up a 3-pointer
and makes it. Good shot by Tucker there coming off that out of bounds play.
Run that little elevator screen for him there, and it worked out great as the Tigers get a steal. This is a little bit more their game and pace.
We're
missing quite finish.
We have right there. That's a good transition part right there on that steal. We just gotta get ready to finish those.
Dresser hounding up top. Great defense there. They're really getting after him up top now.
Ben's they're really using that, part to the defense up on the top. They don't want that pass down in. North Polk's really trying to that weave up on top and see if they're going to get a drive here, kick out.
And Dresser will push it, spins, and kind of got a dig from behind, and so there's a turnover. Simodinas working hard. Nice little step through there with 21. Dresser tries to put it up, can't get it.
Okay.
So Dresser will pick up that foul. 28-15 with 2:13 to go. Tigers trying to battle out of a hole here, working hard. They're definitely working hard.
We've had some shots right there, right off that rim, right off the part. We just got to find a way to capitalize on them.
Polk gets it in on the pressure here.
He still is hobbling on that if you watch 15 a little bit.
Yeah, they retaped his ankle over there on the bench. I saw him, so. Great steal and rip there by Tucker. Gets it to Dresser. Dresser able to finish that one.
You got to finish on it. You got to finish on it.
And much like the girls' game, they are, even though there are 5 fouls called, they're really letting them play. Both ways. I mean, they're just letting them play.
Yeah.
That's got an offensive foul.
We're going the other way with that. That's a no shot. That's a no shot offensive foul underneath. So we're going the other way with that. That's Gilbert's ball. Tanner Henningsen coming in for Jack Anderson right now.
So on the court we have Tanner Henningsen, Ben Simedinas, Jack Dresser, Tucker Hansen, and Jeff Rudman.
So again, they're running that little zone, kind of jumping up on the top to it.
They're a little more content to sit back in the zone. This is more of a 1-3-1-ish type of zone now.
There's a big shot there.
17 to 28. I think I gave, actually it's 19 to 28. I gave the points to the wrong team at one point here.
Now a warning called, Gilbert warning delay. Leave the ball alone coming out of the basket or whatever. So
With 31 checks in for North Polk.
It's like Kobe Bouchard. A little bit out of bounds pass in.
Yep. You can pass it to a player that's completely out of bounds.
Our defense, we're trying up there, you know. We're going to get a grab on Dresser.
Gone a little tighter now, it looks like. 54 seconds left in the half.
So that's Dresser's second.
Tigers have cut it down to single digits. Dresser gets the tip off the inbounds. Trying to handle the ball, and he takes it in.
And then he's going to pick up his third on with call the charge here.
And that'll bring Papish back in for Dresser. So Hansen, Henningsen, Rudman, Papish, and Simedinas. 45 seconds left.
Little poke away, but North Polk comes. Nope.
And Simedinas tries to take it himself, lays it off the glass too hard. Henningsen too hard. Tucker Hansen will pass it over to Simi. And now he'll fire the three.
And
in and out, Simedinas rebound. 23 seconds left. Up top to Hansen. Rudman, Simedinas. Little ball fake. Papish picks it up on the tip.
Where it needs to be.
As we get 10 seconds, Henningsen will spot. Papish will spot up for three.
And that's
way down.
In and out.
And that's the way the half will end.
All right.
Well,
I mean, that was a 13-11 quarter for the Tigers, but we were 6-17 hole coming into that quarter. So,
for the Tigers, I know that Jeff Rudman has 6.
And as they clear the board right now, yeah. But Tucker Hansen has hit a 3. I know
Tucker
that.
hit a 3. That's 9 of our points.
So it looks like for North Polk, looking on the board right now, Cameron Markert has 10. Braden Oxenberger has 9. And Colton Parkins has 7, is what I can see based off of what's on the board right now. So.
All right, well, I think we'll go ahead and pod down for halftime here again and catch our breath. That was a very helter-skelter first half. And we'll pick it up here in about 10 minutes.
All right.
And we're back here at Gilbert High School for the second half of high school boys action as the Gilbert Tigers trail North Polk 19-28. About 14 seconds left here before the beginning of the second half as the Tigers will try and right the ship against a conference opponent that they faced earlier this year down in defeated and see if they can hold home court here and finish the conference slate strong as they travel to PCM tomorrow night.
So it looks like North Polk's going to start with the ball. And looks like it's pretty much the starters for North Polk also on the floor. So
starters for Gilbert.
So there's a poke away. North Polk covers.
Challenge. Little trap, jump trap there by the Tigers. So North Polk will kind of get things going in the set here now. Okie almost gets another tip away.
Okie's been right there, his quick hands on that.
Little dump off, kick back out, and dribble off his foot. This time Okie does have it.
Come up with it.
And lays it in. Great start by the Tigers there.
Looks like we're going to start a little bit of press here.
More of a
kind of
maybe a man press, plus 30 type of press, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice
little push and swat.
Yeah. Good movement here. North Polk's trying to move the ball out. Kind of one of these up top.
A little lean in and
he finds
that's
it.
Pretty.
He was getting Tony in the air there, and then decided to find the open spot to it. Tony driving all the way down through the middle. Nice floater over the top.
Started with a lot more energy here in this half and looking good, making things work hard, making North Polk work hard. Matt's really harassing people. Little floater there. Gets it to go. This is more of a Gilbert style game right here though.
Right.
They want to get up and down. They always like to run. 32-23.
Don't want. Looks like they're gonna. What's North Polk sitting in here again?
Back in that 2-3.
Yeah, 2-3 look. Tony finds that opening again.
And that's where that opening's going to be in the zone, is getting it to the elbow and then kicking out or collapsing the defense.
Ball movement.
Will get in there again. This time Tanner gets
wow. That's a nice ball movement around there to find Tanner coming up underneath.
Good adjustment so far in the second half. Their rotations and getting the ball where it needs to be against that zone in order to attack it.
Now our scoreboard shows with our starters, we got 4-2-2-2-2 going across the scores here. So
also the same combination I have in my luggage.
Yeah. Now we throw a 3 in there.
32-26, big play there. Tigers have come out again with a lot more energy in this half, looking really, really good. Giving up a few buckets, but have made them earn it. Good defense there by Will Turner against North Polk's best player. They switch off now. Henningson's now on number 15. Oh, nice little juke move. Gets Hanner up in the air and
actually,
in and out.
Tanner had his hand right there, made a little adjustment to his shot. Tony going all the way, looking out to Matt.
Puts one up.
And Matt's going to get a foul and the basket.
A lot better job of attacking the rim here, getting into the paint, making things happen, not forcing it. Much better job by the Tigers of taking the ball, and suddenly we're down to a 4-point game, chance to make it 3. As Oakley does finish off the 3-point play.
Oh, that part of that right now is Quentin Somers, number 51, just picked up his 4th foul on that. So 33 is coming in for him, Jevin Sullivan. So it looks like Somers is going to probably go to hit that bench for a little bit out here, picking up his 4th. A little bit of initial pressure, then they let him settle back in.
It's kind of an initial steel trap type of pressure, and then dropping back into the man. Little strip there by the Tigers. North Polk recovers it, but again, very active hands making North Polk work here.
Berge had a nice hand reach back into that, make that ball, get the ball on the ground.
See North Polk working it through the top, not able to really get the penetration they did in the first half.
Good hedging up on top. Good talk on the defense here about who's got who on the exchanges on those screens up on the top.
So when he kind of gets caught in a bump screen there, but off the mark, they'll get out and get going again here.
So
North Polk pretty content to not really crash the boards. Turner, nice extra pass to Henningsen there. Can't quite get it to go.
And that's going to stay here.
Tiger basketball. 4:19 to go in the third quarter. 32-29.
All right, we got a North Polk timeout here, going to 30-second timeout.
All right, so a lot of action there.
Yeah, points just kept coming on the board there for a while.
Yeah, that was good to see. Yeah,
I mean, coming into this right now, we're on a 10-4 run coming into this quarter.
Yeah.
So looked a little bit more like us moving the ball around and
much more crisp,
energy.
much more smooth. Tigers doing a better job of attacking into the paint, and earlier in the first half they were getting in there sometimes, and then they were hesitant with what they were going to do with it once they got it in there, and a split second late or being a little too cute at times with the passes, and now just being a lot more.
Chris,
yep,
coming to the ball, looking what we have. So
Henningsen again with a 3-point attempt. That one goes down. We got a tie ball game all of a sudden.
Tigers tie ball game
from all the way back. I don't know what the maximum deficit was, but
I mean, I think at one time we might have been 13, 12, 13, something like that.
Might have been 19-6 at one point or something.
So Tony picks up his
guessing.
Yeah, I know. Tony picks up his second. Benson Medina's coming in, and also on the floor Jeff Rudman for Matt Berge.
32-32. North Polk with the lead.
We're going to get a foul called on the inside.
One ref wanted to call
travel. One wanted to call a foul, and almost I thought the other one was going to call a jump. So
3 different calls.
So, yeah. North Polk
with the inbound. Nice swat by Henningsen.
Nice look in there. Tanner ready to be strong with it. Will Turner kind of looking for that pass out there, and just deflected it over and made a turnover.
So Medina's up top working against North Polk offense. Oh, nice little pass there.
And we're going to get a foul also.
Nice little pick and roll there and feed. North Polk able to finish it. Jack Anderson and Jack Dresser will check in.
So North Polk with a 2-point lead. One free throw here to come. And that one's off the rim. Jeff Rubin with the rebound. So,
all right, Dresser will bring it up. Over to Simedinas. Kind of an extended 1-2-1 here.
Found the
nice little tip pass.
And we're going to get a foul on there. That's a nice tip pass from Jeff Rudman over to Jack. They found it on the inside. Touch pass over.
So Tigers with a chance to take their first lead of the game, I believe. And they get the roll. That'll be 35-34 Tigers. And kind of that extended.
They were ready to jump at times right there.
Wings it deep, and North Polk's willing to, we're going to reset there, but we'll fire a 3. And that's good. Good response there from North Polk.
Okay, they take that 2-point lead, Matt, and then we throw one away.
Gage Christensen checks in for the Tigers.
So they kind of got that. That was a quicker pass over. Ben's going to pick up his second.
And Coach Sharon is going to call for a 30-second timeout. So Tigers right back in this. There's 2:50 left to go in the third quarter.
Coach Tronos wasn't quite liking that transition right there in the last couple plays going up and down the floor here. So
Cyclones trailing at Oklahoma 24-19 according to my phone. Down in Norman. Big win for the Hawkeyes over the weekend, huh?
Yeah, there was. You know, Iowa State had that victory over Texas.
Yep. Right, so
it looks like Gilbert's ready to go. We got Gage, Christensen, Jack Dresser, Ben Simodinas, Jeff Redmond, and Jack Anderson on the floor.
North Polk to inbound it. Gage Christensen will
type pressure up top
there. Simodinas out top. They try to get shot for number 33 again. That one's off the mark a little bit.
North Polk fight for that rebound.
Yep. Another kick out. This time a little slip, and that one's rejected. Grabbed again on the rebound. Yep.
That number 33, yeah, that's Jevin Sullivan. He's a freshman for North Polk, so a little young guy right there. So we got 2 minutes to go here.
Dresser up top, gets into the paint and rejected on the inside. North Polk will come down with it, 4-point lead. And the ball.
A little bit of a pick and roll there.
Pass a little too high, goes out of bounds. That'll bring in the starting lineup again for the Tigers.
Tiger goes for that line change again. So reminds me back to my middle school coaching days. 5 in, 5 out, 5 in, 5 out. So
Toronis brings it up. And we'll do a little switch in here. A couple of screens for Turner. He'll take that 15-foot jumper.
Berge's got a nice tip up on that. You're going to get a foul called on North Polk. He's going to get 2 shots on that, too.
We give him 2. They call it a shooting foul.
They're calling it a shooting foul. They called that on 21. It's his second. Leaves that one short, so we need to keep our legs here.
It's 39-35, just updated the score there. This time Berge.
Henningson's right there, but North Polk does come away with it.
So North Polk maintains that 4-point lead. Henningson working up top.
Ready to step around.
A little kick out to the freshman here. And somebody go get it.
Hey, that's a block out. It hit the ground. That's a nice block out there. So
Berge takes it up top, gets it back to Toronis. Toronis to Aki. Henningson from the corner gets it to go.
Okay, we got a 1-point game here with 30 seconds to go, and then we got that jump. Trap up on top. Oh.
Freshman in the corner now up top. They're going to probably take it out for 1 here.
I would assume they would here. On this, it's in at 12 seconds to go. Will Turner's ready to play some tough defense here. Boys are ready to finish it out. He's gonna call a foul on the floor.
With 1.8 seconds left.
Looks like that's Tony's first, team's fifth.
That was Will, right?
Yeah, Turner. Sorry, I said Tony, I meant Turner.
That's all right. So 1.8 left. They'll take the three off the board. So Tigers do a good job of getting that down to 1 point in the third quarter. Outscored them by 8, I believe, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, we ended up that one coming into this. We had 39 points at half. I mean, we had 19 points at half. We ended up scoring 19 points. 19 points that quarter to 11 points for North Polk to make a 19 to 11 quarter.
Thank you again for all those that are out there tuning in. Thanks for our band that played for us during the quarters tonight and in between games, and our cheerleaders are currently
getting our student section.
So Natalie Lawrence, Haley Calabro, Alina Go Blue, is that right?
Goldbaum,
sorry.
Goldbaum, I think so. Clara Mattis, Bionica Procasio, Eden Bruder, Trina Triggers, Katie Koenig, Ashley Morano, Ann Moore, and Sierra Lasserweb. So,
and Jen McGuire leading them in their cheers. Apologize if we mispronounced some names there. Shockingly, I probably didn't have almost half of those girls in middle school. So
a few of them are foreign exchange students, I know.
Okay.
So yeah.
So kicking off the action here in the fourth quarter. Tigers start with the ball, chance to take the lead.
Got the ball moving here.
Toronis up top, shifting back and forth, gets it to Aki. He'll float one up.
Matt Berge, nice rebound and finish.
Great job, Matt.
And Berge's going to get a foul.
And that'll be his
second.
That'll be team fifth or sixth?
Sixth.
Okay. So again, we are in the fourth quarter, just starting off here. 7:38 left to go. Okie really trying to turn him. Does so. North Polk does get it across the timeline.
I've noticed that pressure up on top. We're really just trying to get them to turn, and how many turns can we get? Good rebound by Tanner.
Gets it across.
Tony's going all the
Toronis is
way.
going to take it coast to coast. Gets it up. Berge goes up high for the rebound and gets fouled.
Good way to go up and get that, Matt. That was a nice rebound for him to go get. Let all that garbage clear away and try to go for your shot.
Berge for two. First one is good. Berge's second attempt. Also good.
There's a little bit of pressure again up on top. Yep. Two guys, Tony, Matt, and then we come to the jump. So
put the ball to the middle. Tigers' defensive intensity so much better than the first half. Really making them work.
That's good. Good hands by Tanner. Tanner has good hands.
To Hanningson, and
good hands by Tanner there with the pass. Tony had a nice pass over to Tanner. Didn't quite get the finish like we wanted. I think we got an offensive foul on North Polk.
Didn't see what happened there.
I didn't either.
We'll get the ball.
41. He's picking up his third. Team 6. So right now we're sitting at team fouls of 6 and 6.
So we'll be shooting the rest of the way here.
Gilbert sent with a 3-point lead into Berge. Berge's going to get a push from behind. He's going to get go for a one-on-one. Uh-oh. And 41 just got a tee here.
And that would be his 5th.
And actually, he's about ready to.
I think he's already out. Because that was number 4.
Yeah. But he might want to watch. He about got into an official's face there. That was doing too much. I mean, that's his 4th, and that tee should be his 5th.
Yeah, he's out. Turner makes the first technical shot. And the second.
Now, hey, wait a minute. Why are we not shooting this? There we go. We should be shooting a one-on-one right now because that was the 7th team foul. Technical puts it at 8. I'm not.
What? This should be a 1-and-1.
Or what do they? No, because it's a technical. Because technically, Berge should have probably shot his free throws first. Don't you think? On the one-on-one?
No, I don't think so. I think you shoot the technical and then you just come back and you shoot the 1-and-1.
But technically, on the technical, don't we get the ball?
I guess that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, you're right.
You know, we get the ball on a technical, so if he misses that one, he's done shooting then, probably.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the part about it. I think that's what's going to happen on that, because now we should end up with the ball with this off of the technical. So probably you should have had Berge shoot his free throw, then shoot, but it really doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
We're at a 7-point lead right now.
So Tigers come roaring all the way back, taking a 7-point lead. Will Turner penetrates and dishes. Polk holds on to it. Tigers running a little bit more of a weave now than earlier.
A little more ball movement, a little bit trying to find that inside point to this.
North Polk in more of a man-to-man defense now. Man-to-man help. Henningsen for 3, that's off front iron, but Berge.
Yep, has a tip off North Polk.
Good effort there by Berge. Oh, nice little slips.
We're gonna get a ball hit out of bounds by North Polk almost. I think. I don't want to guess on anything.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't either. Because
they may have changed their dinner plans in the middle of the game.
Right.
Weren't sure where they were going to go.
Because if that was a ball hit out of bounds, my last middle school game I was at, I actually had one of our girls get teed up for that. So.
5:20 left in the game. Shot off there by Turonis, and that'll be sorry.
Yeah.
Spacing out. I'm good for one game. I start spacing out in the second one a little bit.
Hey,
it's a general rule and
goes back
coaching
and forth here,
officiating and all that.
Especially if you get to the third game, so.
Kind of like in school, I'm a good teacher the first period and a half or so. Then it goes downhill.
Sorry for those middle schoolers who asked Mr. Stout, periods 4 and 5, down the road.
6, you might as well forget it. North Polk working it around the outside.
Gilbert playing a man-to-man defense here.
They're really trying to turn them baseline here too. It looked like for this greater part of this half, and
good rebound by Matt.
Nice spin move by Matt. Kick to the corner to Turner, back out to Turonis.
Oh, nice stutter there. Come back and drive it to the hole.
Good job of using your body protecting the ball. Turonis will get to the free throw line, and it's Again, 46-39, 4:40 left to go.
2 shots here.
That one off, and it will be 2 shots the rest of the way for the Tigers. The Comets are currently at 9 fouls, and at 10 fouls, they say, we're going to give you 2 shots. So next one, no matter where it is, shooting or not, it'll be 2 shots for the Tigers. Tony's second one. Good.
So far, North Polk has been held scoreless this quarter. So
their Tiger defense is night and day compared to what it was first half as far as intensity and execution.
Yeah. Good defense here. Looks like Ben Simonides getting ready to check in, along with Jeff Rudman.
Tigers still making it tough. Oh, there's that back screen again.
That back screen.
It was there.
So it looks like Matt Berge and Tony Toronis heading to the floor, to the bench, bringing out Ben Simonides and Jeff Rudman. So a little over 4 minutes to go here. Will Turner bringing the ball up the floor.
Tough shot.
There you go. A little bit of a spin there. Tough little shot. Hits it.
Three-point shot good there, and North Polk will take a timeout. One of the first good looks that North Polk's got in this fourth quarter. So it's 49-42 actually.
3:41 left. I happened to catch that before they went to their timeout here. So for the boys coming up, they still have PCM tomorrow night, and then I think next week they still have one more regular season game, if I remember right, with Bondurant on Tuesday, I think, if I remember right. I've not seen, I don't think.
Next Tuesday at Bondurant.
I've not seen, I don't think the pairings or anything.
Yeah, I was just talking to Coach Toronis a little bit before the game. He said, I think it's Wednesday they go in and they talk about those things now. It's not
it's not just it's done and by somebody else.
It's basically you go in and you hash it out, which is interesting to me. So he meets with the group from there.
So their pod. Do you have to say, well, this is a quality win, this is not a quality win?
I don't know exactly. I think it's literally something like that. Though.
I know our record's this, but man, we played these teams and these guys are tough teams or something. So
Yeah, and I don't know if it's the same in girls or how they do it. As North Polk gets a steal out of off the press and turned in, almost threw it away again. Good athletic move there by Will Turner to get that back into the Tigers. So down to a 5-point lead.
That was North Polk's first 5 points this quarter.
So Medinas
looked
to shoot and then thought better of it. Bucky will shoot, and maybe does. Good answer there by the Tigers. 52-44.
Yeah, this is a little that one guy up, the other guy's ready to jump if we need to.
Call the block there.
Yep, they'll be hitting
it'll be a 1-and-1 situation.
So Matt Berge and Tony coming back on the floor. Toronis looks like Tanner and Ben Simonides going to the bench. We'll look at some of the North Polk guys, and it looks like 5. Cameron Market is the one at the free throw line right now, makes the first one. 35, Thomas Jones. 15, Brandon Hockensberger. 21, Colton Parkins, and 53, I don't know what your name is. I don't see you in my program, so I'm sorry about that.
Don't see in my good effort, though.
I know, I try and look at, and then we toss one away from them.
Tigers A little bit sloppy here in the last couple of possessions against the press.
All of a sudden, Jevin Sullivan coming back in. And number 31, Kobe Butchart, or Butchert, or something like that. So, pardon me on the pronunciation on that.
So North Polk looking to cut it down to a 4, possibly 3-point game here. Trona stops the penetration by North Polk. Gets screened off. Good help there from Jeff.
They are really trying to weed this ball around. You know, constant screens, hard to it.
Forces a long 2, which off the mark. Will Turner has it. Little pressure. Gets it across the timeline. Tigers will have numbers.
We're going to get a kick ball.
Get a kick ball there from North Polk.
So, you know, looking at their point average per game, North Polk averages 54.4, so they're hanging close to getting, around that. You know, Gilbert averages 74.6, so we're a little bit short of that right now. You know, we had that struggle in those first couple quarters, so.
Tigers have a couple guys on the ground, and then, man, that one gets thrown away.
And then we end up getting the ball. So, Coach has got a 2-guy rotation here. He's got a couple defenders, a couple scorers coming in for North Polk consistently over there.
They do have one guy out of the game. There's a foul, and that'll be a 2-shot foul.
Their next 2 guys coming in. I think these are possibly their 3-point shooters here. I know the Sullivan, the freshman, he can hit those threes.
Matt gets the first one to go. 1:58 left in the game. What'd you say our average was?
74.6, so a little under.
A little under.
A little under here. You know, when you have at 6 and 13 in that first couple quarters,
So North Polk bring the ball up the court. 8-point Tiger lead.
Gonna go to the line here.
1-on-1 situation. Probably see a decent amount of free throw shooting here in the last.
So it's now 8:51, and 1:51 is on the clock here. So we got that marked down as 8:51. So
let's go back to 8:50 at the 2-minute mark.
All right, we'll go 8:50.
2 minutes of the game.
So
play a fun little. You can play along at home if you want.
How long is the last 2 minutes going to be when we started here? So first free throw good by North Polk, number 5, Cameron Market on the line. Second one is also good.
Both teams have done a good job of hitting free throws here in the last few minutes of the game.
So number 11, Quentin MacArthur, in the game.
Berge gets it up to Turner. Turner, little spin move. He gets it.
And then we're going to turn the ball over.
So North Polk will get it right back. That was 6 seconds off the clock.
Right. 3 in for North Polk, 3 out. I'm not going to keep looking at this. Coach is going to consistently go at offense and defense, I think, here with it. So the 6-point lead for Gilbert.
Deep three-pointer. Little short. Bouncing around. Henningsen gets it to Oki. Up to Turner. Turner gets it to Henningsen. Henningsen over to Oki. To Berge.
Pulled it out. Okay, now North Polk's got to decide what they want to do here.
And we go ahead and put Turner on the line.
Turner on the, let's see here. Yep, his free throws, he's at about a 74% shooter.
First one's good. Oops. Gave the score to the wrong team. Turner for a second. And An 8-point lead for the Tigers with minute 13 left.
As a team, we're about a 69% free throw shooting team based off everyone on here. So we're right about to get into a minute here. Oh, we got another one on the floor. And North Polk as a team is a 51.4% shooting free throws. But number 5, he's as a free throws, he's at 46%. So, but
making them tonight.
Yeah.
So this it's a big one. It can get it down to a 2-possession game, and he does. Another substitution for North Polk. The group of starters is currently in there for Gilbert.
Timeout over here for Coach Toronis.
Minute 3 left in the fourth quarter. 56-50 your score. And both teams will be shooting 2 shots the rest of the way. So Tigers right now, main things: take care of the ball.
Right.
Make your free throws.
And don't foul if you don't. There's no reason to foul in these situations. Play tough defense. Play some tough defense on that, and especially if they're about to shoot one of those threes up there, you want to make sure you're straight up, you're away from them as they're getting ready here. So this is one of those that I know we've had. This is our 3rd game, like we said, in 4 days. Friday night we had a game with Nevada, not pretty tough one. They're even.
Yep, very competitive.
Lost a hard one on Saturday, South Hamilton. Battle all the way through that, back and forth. Both time we played South Hamilton, it was a battle back and forth with that. And now coming into the game tonight, and then they go on the road. They go on the road tomorrow, so all ready to go. So, all right, Gilbert with the ball, ready to inbound it.
Deep pass. That's a tough pass. That was like splitting the seam on a tight end to Gronk there or something. Tony did a great job of pulling that in.
That's one of those that we've been throwing a couple of these passes right where I've seen about 2-3 guys closing down in. So
Tony does corral it. He'll go to the line for 2. Makes the first one. That's a big one again. Puts it up to a 2-possession game. Or excuse me, 3.
So
barring the classic 4-point, 3-point foul play.
Exactly.
Tony's second. Also
good.
good.
That's how we're home. So
those were big.
8-point lead here. Ben comes in for Tony. A little bit. Ben a little scrappy sometimes up to the top here. Got his assignment here.
Going right to the rack, and
man,
able to pull that down. Now the Tigers have it.
Matt's gonna good thread. That's a good thread by Matt right there. As long as we just need to stay in front of them. Stay in front of them. Nothing we need to foul on here. Straight up.
That's a timeout with 25 seconds.
So we have a 60-52 game here, and we're sitting at 8:57 right now from that 8:50 mark. So of the last 2 minutes of this game. So
you expect that?
I know,
especially if it would have been a little bit more back and forth, a little bit tighter. It might have even been a little bit more so. Great response again by the Tigers tonight after the slow start. Looks like. We'll probably come away with a victory here, and the standings on the boys' side, we'll pull those up quick during the timeout here. I know
would
that
take it at South Hamilton would have their 1 loss.
Yep.
And Gilbert should be sitting.
They're sitting in second with
2 losses. So they should have their 2 losses where they had their to the point with that.
Let's see. I'm not 100% sure who South Hamilton has left.
I think they were playing possibly Nevada tonight, but don't quote me on that.
I think you're right because I looked it up earlier. So yep. So Gilbert with at 10-2, South Hamilton at 12-1. They've played one more game than us.
So PCM is sitting at 8-3. PCM sitting at 8-3. We still. I remember when we played them. I mean, it was a hard-fought battle down there.
It's a tough place to play down
there.
PCM's losses, just to pull those up here in the conference anyway. They lost to South Hamilton twice, and us. Those are their only losses in conference. So that's a tough game tomorrow night.
Right. That's one of those that we want to go and finish. Finish conference playoff and really finish on that high note and go into your last non-conference game with Bondurant and then get yourself ready for your regional play, your tournament play, district play.
I haven't seen anything from, or actually the Nevada game is tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that a chance for a tie would be as the 3-pointer goes in and another timeout.
So we're at a 2-possession game right now with 16.4 to go. Gilbert's up by 6. Fort North Polk, number 15. Brandon Hoggensberger, he's leading the way with 21. So, and then Cameron Markert has 18 for him. So there's 39 of their 55 points coming between those two right there.
There you go. So when Nevada and South Hamilton played earlier in the year, that was beginning of December. It was at South Hamilton, it was actually at Nevada and South Hamilton won by 31. Now that doesn't always mean everything, but
I know Nevada's been playing a lot better because
I think they had one of their pretty good guards hurt or gone early in the year.
Because I know coming off of the last, even into our game, the Friday night's game, I thought, it'd be a little battle there. They're coming off a win over Rolling Story on Thursday night. Nevada did, I think.
Yep.
And then coming into our game and working with those. So, yeah, and hopefully everything's okay with the South Hamilton one player they had in our game. We had a medical emergency part to it, so prayers out to him. I think he's doing fine. So.
Tigers are able to get the ball in.
Good
down
ball
to about
movement.
13 seconds and a grab.
So
foul with 11.9 left. Turner will go to the line to basically seal this one up. It'll be 2 shots. We won't have a big post-game production or anything. Unless we can locate Tom Brady and get an interview from him.
He might be at Disneyland.
It's probably at Disneyland.
Disney World, whatever Disney one he wanted to go to.
First one by Turner is good to give the Tigers that 7-point lead. And an 8-point lead. 63-55.
So we're going down the finish here. With Dave, 15, drive.
Gets it in, and the clock will probably just expire here because we don't have to get the ball in.
So there's your final.
So 63-57. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Good luck to the Tigers the rest of the season. Keep your eyes peeled for future broadcasts as we try to go through the rest of the season here. Good luck to the boys and the girls.